Okay. Let's see if that has anything to do or any help whatsoever.
Well, you're up and running on my end right now.
Well, the question is am I up and running and also not laggy like crazy? Do you see the screen moving and me moving?
Yep, and you're just a few minutes behind at the most.
Just which one are you watching on?
Twitch.
Okay. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Yeah. Let's get this connected. Get my items. Doesn't show me connected yet in here. Am I still moving?
On Twitch.
Just gonna keep moving.
Kinda in and out.
Keep dodging and weaving. Duck, duck, dip, dub, dob, and doob.
I'm looking at horns right now.
Like I'll just start waving the spear fingers around.
My fan.
Spear fingers. So is that happening whatsoever?
On my end.
Yeah.
Cat that.
We got the music going from the game. Hopefully this is running better. I changed like a lot of settings. Turned off the old Microsoft record game in background. I have no clue if that's if any of that helps. Why does it show Mixer is connecting? Let me click on that. Hopefully this is running better. I changed like a lot of settings. Turned off the old Microsoft record game in background. I have no clue if that's if any of that helps. So I'm watching it on the Mixer, and I'm not moving. Like why is it so laggy? Let's all get out. Why? The audio was coming through really nicely. So, welcome to All in Chat. We are testing out the stream, trying to make it work for Friday. And right now it doesn't appear to be working all that well. I'm assuming, Sathi, you're in one of the
Hey,
chats?
I can get YouTube back.
Okay.
I don't know.
Welcome back, David. So we tried the direct to Twitch approach, and that didn't have any effect. So I went and turned off like Windows 10 because apparently it records in the background. Because for
Things
games
are coming back. Much better now than before.
Well, that's good. But even if I'm still lagged out like crazy, it means I need to make some more progress. I am hard lined in. I do have a 50 up, 50 down service, and I'm just wondering if it's either settings on the computer or
Kept it up.
Kept it up. Keep it up. Or kept. I don't know. We'll go with kept. All right. Maybe I should just minimize this. No, I should probably keep it up. Just make sure that in case it crashes. Let me go check out the YouTube. See how it's looking.
Sounds like you're about a minute behind.
Well, a minute behind.
Much better than
bad.
before.
Yeah,
Brian.
Hey, what's
Tell
up?
him what's up.
What's up, DGN? So, guys, DGN, you guys know him from Morgan. Keep it up, just make sure that in case it looks like I'm moving on this. Let me mute this. Go check out the. It looks like I'm actually moving, which is great. So, DGN's going to be streaming some Final Fantasy XIV on Friday and this weekend. Let me pull up the old schedule. Let's see here. All right, so it looks like actually Kim, who's Morgan's girlfriend, wife, is going to be streaming from noon to 7:30 p.m. That is Pacific Standard Time. And then Morgan's kicking it off from 7:30 p.m. to 1 a.m., the launch of Stormblood Day, which is really great. Gamer Escape, we're going to be doing some streams there. I don't know what the post is, but I know I'm going to be streaming from 10 o'clock Central to 12 o'clock. So for a 2-hour block for Gamer Escape on Friday for Stormblood, the launch. And I am happy that it seems like things are moving correctly. So that's exciting to see that progress being made. So yay, go us, go team. I think really what would be a good right now, Sathi, if you've got a little bit more energy in you, maybe we go actually do something in game and see if all of a sudden the lag monsters decide to roar their ugly heads.
I would still like to try doing Thordan, the primal fight.
The normal or the extreme?
The normal. I don't have access. I haven't beat the extreme, and then.
Have you beaten Thordan? Like how like Thordan is just like, oh yeah, I'll go queue. Yeah, we'll queue Thordan. Like I got no problem with that. Me, I'll make sure Julie is available. She is on mute right now. I'll be right back. Getting some warnings. Warning.
Did you tell them the best part?
Okay, all right. Cool. I did not tell them the best part. They are going to be doing a Stormblood giveaway. Correct me if I'm wrong, Morgan. If
It's
that's
dropping
5
frames to like 3 FPS, not crazy buffering like before, but chunky.
Okay. So 3 frames a second. That's probably the game. Probably my face. Okay. Think. Yeah, let's kick Julie. Let's do the fight, and then I can futz with this stream for as long as everybody wants to hang out and go from there. Party.
Change classes.
What are you running as?
Dragoon.
Okay. Oh, I'm not the leader. Yeah, kick Julie and then put us into queue. And if you're going Dragoon, I'll run as a tank. Okay. I am ready when you are, sir.
Okay. We're looking at the trials. Heavensward. The Singularity Reactor. It's just a fun fight.
It's a fun fight. It's a visually incredible fight. And that's really what's important there.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. Which I imagine you understand kind of the reasoning I have there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to toss out a lot of my totems and the Gordian
X
items
them
because I don't
fingers.
feel like they're going to be useful for me anymore. Like, what are the Machi pennies for?
So those are used to upgrade gear, like that you use for the tomes to the either the 200 or the 240 or the 270. Yeah, those different levels. And so there's a penny, a farthing, and a shilling, and you need one.
I just got off and forgot to screenshot my WHM abilities before they vanish Friday. Sad face.
Let's see here. Character config. Character white mage. Let's see here. And then actions and traits. So if you want me to, if you want to screenshot this stuff, Kawasaki, let me know. Buy stone skin. Well, let me know. Who knows? They could bring it back. Buy stone skin. Job. Tetragrammaton.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss on this jump because it is quite literally junk to me right now.
What's the jump to you?
A lot of the items here that I've been just kind of collecting over the expansion.
Oh,
that
it's like inventory management before the expansion.
TYSM.
Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully that helps. I already have that card, so I need to sell it.
I would love to see.
I got some sacks that needs to probably be turned in. Let me go turn those in.
I would like to see a system in this game similar to WoW's. What's that thing called? Basically, if you get an item, it's saved forever. That appearance, so you don't have to hoard that item.
They talked about that on the live letter.
Did they?
Yeah, they talked about like the difficulty of that technologically, and I'm like, honestly, for me, it's not about like having it saved forever. It's just like if I could build out like a gear set and apply that gear set to any thing that it's like, oh, I got a new piece of gear.
Can they keep Stonskin and Nyx Dragoon?
You mean floor tank? Oh,
you're an alchemist, so I can get some of these the faded copies changed, right?
I have never done it, but yes, like I've got most of my jobs on crafting to 60, and I'm like, I'll always get into it later.
Right.
And never end up caring.
So some in the chat tell me what they do or what I need, because I have like 30 enchanted silver ink. I'm pretty sure that's one of the items.
Well, I'd say I know a good site that has a really good wiki that you could look into. I wish with the bronze trim sacks and the lock boxes from like all those that we would see those kind of items drop from fates and in the open world, trying to just give some additional value to being able to do this stuff, because who doesn't love a good old Ingram from Destiny?
It seems to me that a lot more I'm noticing they're full, not faded copies.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting, I could use the resistance on this, I think.
It's gonna be sad that if I did all this and it's like, oh, iron trim sacks now have the chance of dropping 1 billion gil. No, why did I do those for the sparklers? For the sparklers of all things.
Okay, so I need orchestration rolls, it looks like.
All right.
Yeah, silver ink. Yeah. Oh wait, no. It varies.
House of the Dead flooring. Quick tongue, materia, some hides, some logs, some junk. So hyper excited about. Oh man, I should probably go get a new Wondrous Tales.
I did that stuff once.
The Wondrous Tales?
Bothered.
I love the Wondrous Tales, man. Wondrous Tales is life. If you're playing and just doing, like your roulettes and everything like that, you're gonna get it cleared. So it's just a matter that it's like, okay. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Okay, so I have, I think, most of the required items to convert some of these over. I just need a an alchemist.
Well, what do you need on the craft?
It appears to be level 60 alchemist convert most of these over, but the items required varies between versions.
Okay. I like how we've got 4 DPS, 1 tank, and no healers. Like the healers are on strike. Look at all those. I love it. All right, let's join the fray with my twins. Join all my other twins.
I guess some of these things converted.
So we got like the Magitech armor. We got so many more twins out. We got some behemoths all watching the show. You got the stupid mana cutter over there. But apparently somebody likes the mana cutter, which is really cool. That I'm glad there's somebody out there who enjoys it.
I know when it was first day, apparently it was really popular, but
Well, yeah, I was like, oh, we're getting our own little airship, and then it has that sail that just gets in your way. I'm really more interested in what they showed off with the new one. All right. Streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, my friend.
You could have all healers like I get all the time.
Well, one of the jokes we've got with the free company is like we collect tanks like nothing else. Everybody's like, oh no, tanks. They're like, our problem isn't tanks. It's always been like healers, and thankfully some of the people we play with, like I can play healer, I can play tank, but it's like, you know, anybody asks, they're like, hey, I'm thinking of coming as a tank. It's like, oh, really? It seems to be a fitting requirement that we've collected all the tanks in all of Sargatanas.
yeah, I've noticed every time I play people, they always have tank. No one really ever has healer.
Healing is the toughest job in this game, in my opinion. I know people are usually intimidated by tanks, that they'll give tanks a lot of, like hurt over it. But healing is by far the most difficult, especially when you start to balance it. So we'll see how it plays in Stormblood. Hyper curious about that, see how it goes from there and from that perspective. And really, you know, I'm excited to get my hands on it. Like what they showed off with Astro and Scholar has me tempted. I'm so inclined and so, I guess partial to White Mage just for its classic nature because I played it in 11 and all of that. But at the end of the day, like I'm gonna get my hands on and see if White Mage feels awesome. But this is gonna be an adjustment. I think Friday, it's gonna be interesting. I think even maybe tomorrow, because I think the patch notes are dropping tomorrow. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I got one for you. You can transfer.
All right. Hey, we got him. We got it.
Never mind.
Cool. All right, Thordan. Take you out. And one last little bit of solidarity. For Heavensward. Goodbye, Heavensward. Hello, Stormblood.
I really like the aesthetic of Heavensward. And just the whole Dragon Song Wars.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man. Like, I thought it was one of the best stories with dragons, like, ever in a Final Fantasy game, but just really connected with it.
Rip White Mage, though.
Yeah. Hey, we got a first timer. Oh, we got the music going. All right.
So, I don't know if I really like the way dragons look in this game, but I mean, the story-wise, I love
Looking forward to the patch notes, indeed.
Especially when you start getting
Hello from Mexico.
halfway through.
Hey.
Listening to you at work most the times. Great work.
Well, howdy from Texas, so I don't think we're actually that far away. And thanks, dude. Hola. Let's see here. I speak Spanglish, and it's just the nature of being in Texas. Let's see here. Want me to empty? With my 30k HP and you're 19.
Yep.
Yep. I think
I worked in a Mexican grilled chicken fast food restaurant for about a year in San Antonio, and I could not speak Spanish.
Oh.
I think there was me and like this kid from Kansas.
Love the music in this game.
Ones in the whole
Probably the best part of the game.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem. I don't speak English really all that well. Obviously, like my dyslexia has always made it a challenge, but it's kind of the I guess the one regret I have from high school is that I took French. So, bonjour, comment allez-vous? Comme c'est que ça?
I took 3 years of Spanish.
Why?
1 year was remedial.
Hello.
And
that Thordan Ultimate is a nostalgia hammer. Hits hard.
Heck yeah, man. Let's do it. Get the nostalgia going, kicking off and ending Heavensward the right way. Is this tank trying to compete? I don't think he's going to get the hate. You know what's going to be weird, though, is we're not going to be able to weave in our stuns anymore because they don't do any damage. I think it's going to really kind of put a more, I guess, a heavier focus in on actually crowd control and those type of abilities, which necessarily isn't a bad thing.
Will we actually have to use crowd control in the next expansion? Because
that's what it sounds like, man.
I felt like one of the issue we had in this expansion was crowd control. Actually, this game in general, crowd control doesn't really do much of anything. Right.
Well, it's used to weave in for the damage, and that just in and of itself, you know, it just makes it like, oh, if it's going to do damage and it's off the global cooldown, weave it. And then so you end up removing any ability to stun or silence or any of those things.
Well, most of the things resisted outright, just naturally, and that caused a lot of people to just not use it.
Well, yeah, and that's where the game needs to do, you know, a better job of teaching and like, oh, did you know that ability could be stunned? You know, even if it was in the tooltips between the levels, you know, itself. Oh, it's turn.
Oops.
Did you get frozen?
I did.
Shame on you. I even said turn. I don't know how much a lag is between our voice and direct. Come on, hit him. There we go. How am I doing on hate? Oh, he got it. He got the hate.
Who did?
The other tank. I'm taking it back. Turn. Oh.
What is that ability call he's using?
It's something gaze, like the terror gaze or dragon's gaze or something gaze.
I hope they keep this fight relevant in the new expansion. Cause
you think they're gonna keep this relevant? Like, what's your definition of relevant?
Like keeping in the duty roulette.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be in roulette. People are still gonna be clearing their way through Heavensward anyway, so. Oh, run away, Thordan. Run away. But yeah, this music is phenomenal. Boom. Oh, no.
I don't know how you can tolerate that hanging guard for so long when he's holding that sword. That's so heavy.
I'm interested to see because like they're going to be doing like splits and such on
X Thordan is gonna be in Trials Roulette, LOL.
EXs and Trials, man. That's where they belong.
My rotation is all screwed up right now.
This lag is terrible.
Yeah. It probably is.
He's gonna fix it, have faith.
Well, I hope I can fix it. We'll figure it out. That's why it's a test stream. I'm gonna rely on DGN to help me out. Like, it seems to go in and works fine, no issues, and then it just lags out. So I'll find out the source. And maybe it's just like my computer, you know, at the end of the day.
Thank goodness I subscribed but never watched a live stream. Was a little worried, lol.
Well, glad to have you here. I wish I could make it work better, but that's why we're testing tonight. Because it's like, I don't want to be like, hey, and it's Stormblood, and here I am for Gamer Escape, and it sucks. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. All right, Thordan.
Oh, look at that planet behind him. I
know, right? Did he transfer us to the moon?
I don't think so.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. Knights
At least
of the Round.
he isn't buffering, lol.
Yeah. Freaking true that.
If you really look at Thordan fight, it follows the FF7 script to the T. All the night attack in the same order.
Good point. Thank you.
So did they ever go over why we have such immense power and ability to withstand such attacks?
Because we're blessed by the light of the crystal of Eidolon. I don't know about you, but I'm just generally awesome.
Oh, okay, that's why.
It's like, you don't have that ability to resist insane attacks? I like the name Juliet. You're gonna get my vote. Sora.
Oh, they left.
We won. All right, let's see if we can't. All right, I'm gonna kill the call. I'm gonna hop on with DGN and see if I can't figure out why I'm a lagging, and then we'll get it fixed. Yeah, because that's the whole goal. All right,
I'm probably gonna go to bed.
That's good to call.
Figured out.
I need to do that as well at some point here soon. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, dude.
Yep. See ya.
Bye bye. All right. And
We OP bro, lol. Subscribed, lul. I popped in right
Brian.
at the close of the fight.
What's up, dude? All right.
I wanted to get on the voice chat you were in already.
Magic.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was leaving.
That's
That's
the
why I was
answer
like,
for everything.
there was no point in that.
Hello, Brian's viewers.
So, help me figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong on this lagginess.
Okay, I'll help you with that because I'm waiting right now. My FC is about to do the end of Heavensward
Awesome.
photo op. So we're getting that organized. Everybody's waiting on the FC stairs, stuff like that.
Cool.
Which is really nice. We got all our founding members here and some of the hyperactive supporting members that are all okay with just AFKing for a group post.
Right.
But all right, let's go through your settings. I'm going to pull up my OBS, which is already open because I stream constantly.
And to David's point, like the slowness seems to be like when I'm actually doing something. Like if I'm just hanging out.
Have you been using Restream.io or are you using a YouTube link?
We've done it both ways. So I'm using Restream.io right now. I went direct to Twitch through OBS and to see if that solved the issues.
It looks good now.
Cool. Nice. And then we came back to Restream. So what I've done is I've gone in and I was like, oh, Windows 10 is background recording because it's a game. So I turned that off and I went and You know, it was like one started kind of just shutting down, like, oh, you know, obviously if I'm doing OBS and I don't want it to be doing this, so I try to turn off a lot of these things.
Stormblood go live?
All right, Jamal.
Friday, okay, go ahead, Jamal.
I got your back. Well, we'll go over this, Jamal. Stormblood goes live Friday. There's going to be a 24-hour maintenance tomorrow, starting at 2 a.m. tonight.
Yeah.
PST, PSD. Because I don't know which time zone we're in. I've been so busy, I forgot.
Sorry for
and
it's like, when does Stormblood go live?
Early access goes to the 20th, and then another 24-hour maintenance or longer, depending on what they have to do. If there's emergency maintenance on top of the maintenance, that's happened before in Heavensward.
You never know with the
you never know. Stuff happens.
So officially, not knowing. So he's saying Friday, which is the 16th. 2 a.m. PST, that's 4 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Eastern.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going through. I've got my.
What am I gonna do for 24 hours?
I would recommend catching up on some shows, playing some other games. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon for whatever reason.
Watch that Doctor Who.
People get really creative during 24-hour maintenance.
I've already got a video lined up that I'm going to be making.
Yeah.
So
I get like, I'm like, oh man, I drew a lot of cartoons during 24-hour maintenance.
Oh yeah, you can totally live stream the hell out of that.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
All right, so let's go over your settings. Let's go to output first in your settings. We're going to put the output mode to advanced so we can customize things.
Yeah, so I'm there.
Okay, you're going to do encoder X264 non-HD H264 ABC coder. So you're going to do the other one, okay?
Okay, I'm going to stop the stream, guys. Because they won't let me change things. I'll be right back.